Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we are going to be talking about, well, Season 22, as it is literally just a day away. But with that, we have some pretty exciting news, because it looks like Heirlooms are officially back on the table. With that being said, we're actually going to be starting off with a recolor event, and in this video, we're going to go ahead and give out one of the Bangalore Heirloom recolors. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe, and you'll be entered for a chance to win. But without further ado, let's talk about the return of Heirlooms in Apex Legends. So there are a ton of things to be excited for in Season 22. You can talk about the new map, the brand new gameplay changes with akimbo weapons, but what I think is really exciting is that according to the gaming merchant, devs did say that they are working on new legend heirlooms, which means we might be getting a return to form. First, before we get any of that, we are getting a brand new event kicking off the season, and it is a recolor event. There are some skins that you can be looking forward to, and in terms of recolors, these are actually pretty awesome. There is going to be the Bangalore Cherry Bomb, which is going to be the most important one, and we'll go over why in just a second. Along with that, there's also going to be a Mirage one called Carbon Copy. And another really cool one that fits with this theme is the Rev Chrono Killer. Rev always gets the best skins. This is just something we're used to. Now, there's also an interesting theme with time jumping for this one. There are a couple of skins we know about, such as the Time Decay Caustic, which really reminds me of a pilot from Titanfall. There's also going to be the Time Witch for Catalyst, and another really cool one that actually kind of reminds me of Revenant is going to be the Time Jumper for Octane. And I think that this story is going to revolve heavily around Horizon because, well, she's a time jumper, and a lot has been going on with altars. So I do think we're going to get some lore with this event as well. Now, of course, like we've been talking about with Heirlooms, there is going to be a brand new one, and it is for Bangalore, and this one is a recolor. It's called the Emerald Edge that you can see here, and we've actually gotten a chance to take a look at it thanks to some early playtesting. You can see the Bang recolor in the game right here. You also get to see how the gold bins work and function, and overall it's got a pretty nice look, but the finisher is also very cool, and this comes thanks to Gaming Merchant. You can go ahead and see it flip around, and she's pretty lethal with it, so it is nice to see Bangalore get some updated stuff and some new cool looks. Along with that, they actually added a new kick door animation, which is probably one of my favorite in the game. You can see it right here. She goes ahead and actually kicks the door with a stuffed Newcastle, which is her brother. That being said, well, what is going to be the next heirloom we get in the game as the devs are working on it? Well, the Newcastle heirloom was the last one that we actually heard about that was leaked and ready to go. It unfortunately looks like it was scrapped, but it could be unscrapped in the near future. It was part of the Void Reckoning event that is currently going on in Apex Legends, and it was this giant sword right here. The only other heirloom that we've actually heard about comes from Voltaic Titan, who let us know some information that we've already confirmed was real, such as Olympus is getting a map update in Season 23 and 24, but he let us know that the next heirloom seems to be for Mad Maggie, which makes sense. It's been about 10 seasons now since she's been introduced in the game, and she's up for an heirloom very soon. According to them, there was a unique animation in which she uses Fuse's arm, which is a nice throwback, and she was one of the ones responsible for blowing it off in Fuse's stories from the Outland. Other than that, we don't have a ton of confirmation. We know some other interesting information. We've known about for a while that Bloodhound is getting an heirloom recolor as well. However, it was back in Season 19. It was scrapped for whatever reason, and now according to some new information, it should be coming in Season 23, but nothing has confirmed that. The last information we had on it was that it was going to be lava themed, which fit with the rest of the skins in a Rag Army event. However, like I said, because it was scrapped in that event, it's likely going to change it, at least in its aesthetic. By the way, when we do get the brand new recolor event for Bangalore, it is going to be kicking off right when the season starts. In fact, we're getting the straight shot LTM back in the game, although with a unique twist is it is going to have the revival gameplay on it, where if you die, you can still be brought back by your teammate just as the ring closes. The other big question for Heirlooms is, well, what is going on with the prestige skins? There is something apparently from Yoritsuki where it seems that dive trails might be returning to the game in the near future, but we think that this is most likely going to be a ranked reward. Ranked Rumble is going on right now, and it's kind of weird because it doesn't seem to be a huge improvement over the regular ranked game mode without any changes really other than the leaderboard. I don't know if they're testing out a new scoring system, but it would be interesting to see dive trails come back as that unique reward. But in terms of what skin we could see, well, the last word was the Pathfinder Prestige skin, which a lot of us thought we were going to get this season. However, that ended up getting turned into the Lifeline Prestige skin, so the only one we know of right now is Pathfinder, but it is possible once again that it got scrapped. We know of a lot of Universal heirlooms coming in, such as the Karmbit, and they're obviously going to do more of the Katars in the exotic shop, unless they've decided to scrap that going forward as well. Along with that, we are getting a special event at the end of the season, which is going to be our annual Halloween one, and we we did get a look at one of the skins for it, the Vampire Hunter Bloodhound one right here. Pretty cool skin, I kind of like it. There seems to be a lot of Chrome's mech suits going on this season, as you can see from the time ones and now this Bloodhound one as well. I'm really interested to see where the lore goes, and I start hoping that they do town takeovers along with these events. It's been a while since we've got a town takeover, and it would be nice to see some more additions coming into the game with all this new content. But overall, while Season 22 is bringing in a ton of new stuff, I am happy to hear that we are finally getting specific Legend Heirloom releases again, as those are probably, in my opinion, the most interesting and useful ones in the game, and really give some attention to some of the characters that we don't always get to play. Let me know down below, what are your guys' thoughts on the upcoming season, and what new heirloom from what legend would you guys like to see come in? Also, don't forget to check out this video right here by my editor Novell, who does amazing Apex Legends content, and until next time everyone, keep slaying the Outlands. I'll see you out there.